Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to come to you today because I'm going to do something a little different. My wife is not here. I'm home alone, so I got to cook. She's off at Women's Bible Study. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm making for dinner. What I have here is some spinach. What I'm going to do with the spinach is I'm going to saute them in a pot with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to chop up some fresh garlic, drop that in there, and I like stuff a little spicy, so and my wife doesn't. So I'm going to add some red pepper flake to it. She's not here, she won't be having any, it's just me, so that's going to work out perfect. But with the spinach, I'm going to cook this here, some salmon. This is a cedar plank Atlantic salmon. It's maple and smoked pepper flavor. What I like about this, see this little package here? It already comes with a cedar plank attached to it. So all I got to do is take it out of the plastic here, shove it in the oven. 15 minutes later it's ready to go. No cooking sheet or anything like that. It cooks right on the plank, 14-15 minutes, and it's ready to go. And I'm also going to add, even though the salmon already has seasoning on it, I have a rub that I love to use for seafood, and it's this here. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this on here, and I use this. I cook salmon quite a bit on the grill. I smoke it on the grill, and I use this every time, and it turns out amazing. So I'm going to add a little bit of that today. And it's also good for vegetables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep this stuff, and we'll pick back up in just a bit. Okay guys, what we're going to do here is I'm going to rinse off the lettuce a little bit, some cold water. That's it. We're gonna let this dry a little bit. I'm gonna pat it down, get some of that water out, and we'll get ready to throw it in the pot. We'll be back. All right, you guys. I got about a teaspoon and a half of extra virgin olive oil in here. Now we're gonna add the garlic. I took 4 cloves of garlic, chopped them up. We'll just add them in here. I love garlic, that's why I'm using 4 cloves. You don't have to use that many, but I just really like garlic. So I'm going to add that in there. And you want to make sure the fire isn't too high, because you don't want to burn the garlic. You just kind of want it to get to a sizzling point, which I believe it's starting to do. So try to scoot this a little closer here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the red pepper flake for heat. I didn't add much at all, maybe half a teaspoon. You don't want it too hot, you just want to give it a nice little kick. I got the oven preheating, and I'm actually about to put the salmon in just a second. So now that that's going, let's grab our spinach, drop it in. Make sure you want to use a a high pot or a big pot, because as you see, the spinach actually takes up quite a bit of room before it shrinks up. Now you notice that I rinsed it off before adding it. The package that it came in, it was probably already rinsed, and I really didn't need to do that, but you know, you want to make sure you rinse it, especially if you get it from, say, a farmer's market or something like that. It may not have the pesticides, but it, you know, it grows in the dirt, so or it has all that dirt around it, so you want to make sure that you rinse some of that off. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Let's give this a good stir. Now, once we add the spinach, you can go ahead and turn the heat up a little bit. To about a medium heat. Oh, stay in there, boy. Smell that garlic, it smells so good. Move over, Bobby Flay. Most of you don't know this. I don't think any of you know this, but I actually have another YouTube channel. I love to barbecue and cook stuff, and that channel is actually where I post videos. So this isn't my only channel. But that's mainly for my barbecue. I like to put some barbecue and put it in there, or video it and put it up on there. That's it. We're going to let this sit for a little bit, and we're going to put the salmon in the oven, and we'll be back. Alright, I got the salmon here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of this rub that I talked about earlier. There's some good stuff right here. That is it. We're going to take this bad boy, throw it in the oven, and dinner should be ready shortly. We'll be back. Alright, you guys. This is the finished product. Looks good. I know that might look like a lot, but this plate is actually a small plate, so it's not a lot of food. So this will be dinner tonight. Got my H2O. Actually, the lemon will go in the water, and that's it. That's the finished product. I'll tell you what, I tasted that spinach, and I'll tell you what, my mama's lucky she ain't around, because she might get slapped. It's so good. So anyway, give it a try, and if you do, let me know if you like it. And this is what's for dinner. You guys take care.